Hasselback potatoes, they are so delicious. And I'm going to show you my version using sweet potato. It works a treat. I'll also be serving this with a delicious cottage cheese sauce. To make these sweet potatoes into Hasselbacks, we need to make deep cuts into the sweet potato. So give it a really good wash. And the safest, most effective way to do this is to place the sweet potato between two wooden spoons like so, because what we want to do is make these deep cuts about 3/4 of the way through and at 2mm intervals. So you want to take your time doing this with a small, sharp knife, and you can see what happens is those wooden spoons are acting as the barrier, so we're not cutting all the way through. And this gives us that distinct Hasselback look. And I like to leave the skin on these because there's so much flavour in the skin and it's also really good for you. So once you get 3/4 of the way, I always like to turn the sweet potato just so it's nice and safe, and then continue cutting those little cuts into the sweet potato. By doing this, we're going to allow so much flavour to penetrate into these beautiful sweet potatoes, and it's going to make them extra, extra crispy. So these can go onto a baking tray. I've done a few over here already. I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil to each, about a teaspoon per sweet potato, along with some salt. So a good sprinkling of salt on each, some pepper, and I love the addition of some oregano, so good sprinkling of oregano. Now these go into the oven, 180 degrees, for about 45 to 50 minutes, or until they're tender and until they start to go slightly crisp on the top. Timing is going to be different with each sweet potato, so just check them at around that 45-50 minute mark. How good do these sweet potato Hasselbacks look? See how they've shrunk a little and they're all opened up, just perfect. Now for this delicious sauce. So I'm going to be using the cottage cheese. Cottage cheese, it's high in protein, it's versatile. You can add it to a piece of toast, dollop on porridge, or make it into a sauce just like this. So you'll need about 200 grams, so just one tub. We'll pop that into a bowl. And we want to add some more flavours to it. I love the tanginess of it, so it's going to go nicely with the sweetness. Some smoked paprika, just a small pinch, along with some more dried oregano, just a little bit, and some garlic. So 1/2 of a garlic. You don't want too much of this. A small pinch of salt, and if you like, some extra virgin olive oil. Just a touch. Okay, we're just going to fold that through, just making sure all of that garlic has combined. And one more ingredient, the zest of 1/2 lemon. Great. One more little stir, and I'm just going to pour this onto a platter. So you can dollop this straight over the sweet potato, but if I was serving this as a side to a roast, or as a buffet style dish, I want it on the bottom so everyone can just scoop up some of that cottage cheese along with the sweet potato. So spread that all the way to the sides. And we're going to place a gorgeous, delicate Hasselbacks on top. Just spread them out, make it look kind of organic. One more over there. And I'm going to add some more lemon zest over the top. You can add some fresh herbs if you like, but I'm just going to add just a little Parmesan cheese, just for that dramatic effect if you like, and some more of that smoked paprika. And that is a beautiful, hassle-free Hasselback dish using sweet potato and cottage cheese.